Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. This is my lovely wife Jen. In real time, we just got back from our honeymoon. We've encountered a few things since we've been back. We filmed a huge backlog of stuff that hopefully you've been enjoying in the interim. So hopefully for you guys, it hasn't felt like there's been any gaps, but for us, it's been 3 weeks or so.
Right.
As many of you know, we've been having trouble with our internet, and I'm happy to say that it's only gonna get worse for us. We are literally going to have to move one more time.
And let me point out, this literally plays into the Holden bad luck phenomenon. Some of you may be aware of it, some of you may not be, but Holden has a pronounced bad luck. It is not just like occasionally like bad things happen. It's like the bad things find him. And this is just further evidence. Our friends know what we're talking about.
So if you're unaware, we just moved into this property about 5-6 weeks ago. We were told that a certain internet service provider would be able to provide for the home, which was the deciding factor in us signing our lease, only to find out that not only do they not service the area, but no other ISPs. So anything that you think that we should do that we haven't done, we've already tried. We've tried hotspotting, but our service isn't strong enough here for anything.
We've looked into Starlink.
We looked into Starlink, we looked into satellite internet, AT&T even. The only service provider is HughesNet, which services at about 25 megs, which is not suitable for the type of video file, sharing that we have to do. Basically, the people that we were renting from were just like, sorry, you already signed the lease.
The last couple weeks, pretty much since we moved in, we've just been getting the runaround from various people. And let us point out that the street that we're on is like the one street.
Yeah, everyone else around us gets internet from that, except for our road. So that's like another factor, like what?
We would have loved to come back from our honeymoon to relax and whatnot, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be that way.
The whole reason we kind of rushed to move in is that when we got back from our honeymoon, we'd pretty much already be settled. We're about 80% unpacked. We were gonna like decorate the whole wall when we got back behind us for this, and it's gonna cost us an absurd amount to move once again, especially since we've kind of switched over all our utilities already to this property. So we're in for quite a headache. It's one of the reasons that we haven't been able to do certain videos we've been wanting to do. People are like, where's the new Thor trailer reaction? We cannot watch it. The only reason we're able to watch this is because I went over to Prime's house and had to download the episodes.
And shout out to Holden for, we record stuff and then he does this routinely every single time.
Yeah, so it's either Prime's house or I drive to a place in Pensacola to either upload or download stuff. It is a huge hassle. We still pay for our Disney Plus subscription, so it's not like we're not, getting them illegally. It's just, it's just the situation that we're in. Not that anybody asked, but just so y'all know, the reason that we've been like probably lacking in some of the newer content is because we literally can't watch, not even on our phones from our location. We can't stream video. That's how bad it is. So we were talking about trying to do like the Thor trailer reaction, like just from like our phone, but it lags, so we cannot do it.
Our phone service is terrible in this spot.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just we can't get internet.
Yeah, so it's either that or everything is like super delayed. Like we would do the Thor 4 trailer like, in a week or two if I can get somebody to download it and send it to me and then go to a place where I can download it and then put it on the TV or whatever. Anyway, not that anybody asked, it's just that this is it's directly related to y'all because of the content.
Just wanted y'all to be aware so it doesn't look like we're just not doing stuff for no reason.
There were like 4 or 5 videos we wanted to do before we actually left for the honeymoon that we couldn't do because of the internet issue. We are very aware that many of you have been requesting us to watch Moon Knight. We tried to do the first episode before we actually had our wedding because it was the Wednesday before our wedding that the first one came out. But obviously we had all the hecticness of the wedding as well as not having internet to just be let's carve out an hour to watch it because we can't, it's not that simple. So we missed it, so we figure we're gonna batch a couple of these until we're all caught up, and I'm super excited to watch it. We know that many of you are excited for us to give our thoughts on it and react to it, and it's something that neither of us have seen already. So aside from all of our personal moving internet drama, how are you feeling going into Moon Knight?
Good. I have really, really wanted to check this out ever since we watched the trailer because I did not know anything about Moon Knight. It kind of reminded me of the character from Ant-Man, the female.
Oh, Ghost.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was originally, but Holden said it wasn't, so I know absolutely nothing about this, but the trailer looked really, really fascinating.
I don't know all that much about Moon Knight. I did read a couple of the comics after we watched the trailer, learn more about his dissociative identity disorder thing, so he has like multiple personalities. I don't think that, hopefully that's not a spoiler, I haven't even seen it, but just about the character a little bit and how that plays in. And I've heard he's kind of like the white Batman, not like race-wise, but like costume-wise, similar in that way. I've heard that in some comics he does have like actual superpowers, some that he doesn't really have superpowers in that more kind of Batman way. I think in this he does. I think he has like super strength and a couple other things. But this is Oscar Isaac, by the way. So we talked a little bit about how Moon Knight gets some of his powers from an Egyptian god, which is not ironic, but interesting that the last time we saw him in a Marvel property, he played Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse. So it's the same guy who's also Egyptian, and with the Fox Disney merger and then possibly bringing the mutants and Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, Oscar Isaac could technically be Apocalypse and Moon Knight at the same time. Just like Chris Evans could be Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four and Captain America. And it's the same actor play both of those characters. We haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. So.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. On one hand, I'm kind of glad that we've delayed because we can binge a couple of these episodes.
Right.
So I think we're at episode 4 in real time right now. So we'll only have one episode with a cliffhanger next week when we watch episode 5.
I'm also curious to see what the reception is for this show because I haven't heard anything. I deliberately haven't looked it up. Yeah. I'm really curious because it seems like something that would be interesting, but you just never know. I mean, we had Boba Fett, which we were really, really excited about, and not that it was terrible.
The first first half was
it was
slow.
Not what we would have wanted.
Yeah.
So really, really curious.
Yeah. So just be aware, because of our internet issues, we are going to do Moon Knight, but it may be like, usually when they come out on Wednesday, we try to get them up like Thursday at the latest. It might be like a Friday or Saturday or something, just because. So just bear with us while we're going through the moving process.
And it's been killing us, like not being able to do the things that I know you guys are looking forward to, that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
But we're just kind of in a pinch. But you know what? We're hoping that it's going to get all worked out soon and we'll be on our way to better things.
I hope so. But let's go ahead and get into it. The first episode of Moon Knight.
Yeah, and shout out to Devin too for everything that he's been doing to make all this stuff
for real
go through. We get it. You don't have internet. Suck a dick.
Jen, I'm still rolling, sweetie. If you use that, please bleep that out.
Everything's fine.
Everything's
fine.
So everything's on fire around us. I feel like it's been so long since we've sat down and watched something.
I know. I miss it so much. We miss you guys.
Yeah, they've been still getting their 4 videos a week. They don't even notice. We're like, where have you been?
They know.
Yeah, I know. Is he Catholic? Ooh. By the way, Jen doesn't have a ring because it's being soldered together. I don't want anyone to think anybody. Yeah.
Like those internet problems really.
I know, it really affected the whole relationship. I think Oscar Isaac is a really underappreciated actor. Oh, it's Nemo.
Nemo's not a goldfish.
No, but it had the bad fin. Which ironically, James McAvoy, Professor X, also played in a movie called Split. By the way, Jen and I really want to visit Egypt, for real.
Very badly.
Getting rejected from the field of reeds.
Well, that don't make sense, because I'm not dead, am I?
Stevie.
Am I? Stephen.
No, you're bloody useless unless you're actually doing what you're paid to do.
I have not been impressed with the human race lately.
Still on for 7 tomorrow?
Oh, there you go, Stephen.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, she's cute.
I'll give you some meat instead.
Sorry, but...
The steak.
Holden Thomas Hardman. We are not starting out that early.
It's too early, I know. Sorry.
See you then. Stevie, you absolute rascal.
I hope you like it raw. That's the last one. That's the last one. The steak.
We're not talking about the steak.
Yeah, I can see why she went for it.
Oh!
Real catch you are.
She's not pleasant.
That's a hostile work environment. File a report,
Really,
Stephen.
that's abusive.
He's not even doing anything. And again, he's the employee and she's management. He ain't gonna go anywhere.
That was a good boss.
Very good. Best boss I ever had. Okay, we're missing it. People are gonna get mad we're talking to him.
No, what I'm trying... That's actually crushing to hear. But I'm trying to point out...
I swear I'll shove you in a sarcophagus. You can tell the bloody pharaoh in there what's wrong with him and all.
I know she's acting, but she's really playing that part well. Like, I hate her.
I was just talking about how it might be better to live overseas, but now I'm rethinking that.
Stephen, with a V.
Aww.
Honestly, my body wants to get up while I try and stay awake. What do you think? Cheers.
Look at that. See how he took the picture
Don't forget the tip.
horizontally? Good man.
If I am going to have a girlfriend, At some point.
Oh.
Can't have ankle restraints on my bed, can I? The definition of a red flag, isn't it? You know what?
Was there an exciting chapter you'd like to be a part of, sir?
Oh, that's gotta be rough. It's like me in college.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Just kidding, I was in Bible study in college.
Of course you were.
Go back to sleep, worm.
Hello? Sorry, what?
Is this some kind of venom
Body,
thing?
what?
Oh.
Don't
Oh,
just
jeez.
stand there. Run!
Got Altair over here.
Oh, hey.
Ethan Hawke with the long hair. My man was in Snow Falling on Cedars.
I judge you in Amit's name with
Uh-oh.
butterflies.
Oh, cool. Your heart must be lighter than that of a feather. So he's what, deciding who will be able to go to heaven?
Oh, surely this is sweet old lady.
I'm sorry.
You had a slut phase in high school, it looks like. I'm just kidding. Because she's
That's
old.
sweet
and-
Mary.
See everything.
Well, a lot of people called her Sweet Mary.
I wish you could live to see the world we make.
Oh, he just kills her right there? Oh, then why would you do
Where's
that,
the
Mary?
police?
Mary,
What?
where's Captain America? I want him involved in this.
Hiya. London.
Back to
I don't
London.
know why I'm saying it like that.
You will give him nothing.
Here. Maybe high altitude or something. Strange, sorry about that.
This is like me trying to get the internet.
There's our neighbors.
Yeah, there's the ISP.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
There goes AT&T running away with our
Don't
internet.
dare drop the scarab.
It's gonna be our subscribers trying to get it for us, though. Give them the internet. We want the Thor Love and Thunder trailer reaction. Where's Clone Wars? I was just singing this the other day.
Doing what am I doing?
All I think of now is just like, those are like our patrons driving after. It's like Mark McKeever, Long Matey 80. Jeez, these guys are dedicated though, for sure. Oh. Jeez.
Oh.
If he loses the scarab, I'll kill you both.
Whoa. Oh! Final destination!
Oh my god.
Did he just throw the gun?
Oh gosh.
This got his little fin back?
Want the fish.
Like I said yesterday, they've
Wait,
all
what?
got
What you mean yesterday? I wasn't here yesterday.
they've all got two fins. I don't care what that Nemo movie says. If you find me a pet shop that sells
Oh, bugger. Bugger, I've got a date.
Bugger.
Sorry, I've got a date.
Oh, bugger.
I want to just tuck the collars in a little bit and you'll be all good.
He will, on his
Maybe
way.
slick the hair back.
Aw.
We're still expecting one more.
Oh, I hope she doesn't stand him up. She seemed really interested.
I think there's been a time gap.
Steak time.
Steak time.
I ate steak by myself, thanks. 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh.
It doesn't change the fact that today is Sunday, which means lose my number.
I will say that you're telling me that before the date and after the date, there had been no like text correspondence?
I mean,
Or like a, hey, are we still on tonight? Or looking forward to seeing you, or something along those
well, being that she didn't get a text or a call, she probably
playing games, got it.
Sure.
she probably assumed he wasn't interested.
Yeah, she assumed and they started playing games.
Holden Thomas
Oh, sorry.
Hardman.
Victim of circumstance. Did I tell you in high school my homecoming date stood me up?
I know, and that breaks my heart every time.
Little
you
fun
tell
fact.
me. Yeah, but look at you
Yeah.
now.
That's right. Just like reaching over, if you could just give me that validation in front.
Anyway, I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. Love you.
It's better.
You have to say it seriously so people do.
It does.
know
It
that
gets
this
better. Yeah, it does.
is better. This poor guy. I remember.
Is that a
those
razor?
phones. Yeah.
Motorola Razor.
Oh my gosh, I had one of those.
Yeah, all the cool kids had that one. I was not one of them. I had a Virgin mobile phone.
Oh, that's the girl.
Oh. See, I knew she would have been trying to call.
Maybe that's not
Maybe
her.
it's not her, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know you.
What's wrong with you, Mark?
I could see you doing this to me.
Why did you call me?
What? Oh.
Whose ugly dogs are these?
Stop!
Stephen,
Oh.
you're gonna get yourself in trouble. No, mate.
Oh, that's cool.
Stephen, stop looking.
Very Evil Dead 2. Ooh, return the slab. Ooh.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Jeez. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm all about the music in this. Too.
Oh my God.
Ethan Hawke.
Real.
We need to watch a movie called Sinister.
With Ethan. Aw.
Yeah, Ethan Hawke.
They're adorable, mate.
Great, yeah, cool. Listen, man, I need you to keep
Me
an
with
eye out.
dog videos.
I get
Stevie.
it. It's my mum.
Can you take this downstairs?
Oh, this woman.
The monkeys, take this downstairs.
You, please, just give me a minute.
About
Yeah?
time.
I
Oh,
assumed
crap.
Stephen Grant was an alias. I imagine my surprise.
Please, Amit.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Prevented Hitler and the destruction he wrought. Nero, the Armenian genocide.
Jeez.
Avatars, blue people. Love that film.
By Avatar.
that
You
film.
mean that anime?
Stephen, the voice in your head. Relentless. There's chaos in you.
Wouldn't stop.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah. By the power of Ra.
Gosh.
That's like a lichen.
But I can't
Oh, wow.
fighting me this time. That thing's about to break through the door. We're out of time. No, you're not. Yes, Stephen. Look at me. You're not gonna die. Let me save us.
Oh, that's cool. I like the little hieroglyph thing. Oh.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
nice.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, yeah, imagine having to wait another week to see the conclusion to that.
It was a little bit of a slow start, but that was a pretty good ending.
Yeah. Like, usually, like, when I see Ethan Hawke, I'm like, that's Ethan Hawke playing like a guy. But he seemed like that character. I was super impressed. Like, his presence was very, like, intimidating. I love the whole Egyptian thing.
Me too. That's probably a highlight for me. It really just started to kind of come together, like, right at the end. But I'm interested.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the beginning and the seeing his little job there, and then him cutting back and forth, and it was a pretty solid one for me. I don't know how y'all feel about it though, because like you, I haven't seen what the general consensus is yet. I really hope that the total Moon Knight outfit isn't like CG the entire time. I hope we get to see some like practical costume. His accent sounds pretty
Wander about.
good to me,
You know?
but I'm curious about what people in London, in England, think about it.
London.
Like if they can hear the American coming through, if it's pretty solid.
Right, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
That was really good, babe. That was actually really good. Probably one of your best ones.
Really?
Yeah. That was good. It was really good.
I know I suck at it.
No, you're really good.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm terrible
It's
at
really
it.
good.
Oh
Ooh.
no. Imagine that being like every morning.
I like their use of mirrors in this show already. Sam Raimi does a lot with mirrors. In Evil Dead 2, like I said, and also in the first Spider-Man movie with Green Goblin.
Having a nervous breakdown and still showing up to work. That is dedication.
That's...
Oh, that's cool.
Has anyone seen the security footage?
Well, yeah, I was about to.
What you're about to see is gonna melt your brain. Area 51, like MI6 bonkers, bro. Oh yeah. Watch.
Oh yeah.
Are you crying?
A bit, yeah, a bit. Watch.
A bit, yeah, a bit.
What are you doing, you donut?
You know, just a
Donut.
Anna the Baskervilles, was it?
Egyptian jackal. It was a jackal.
I've heard it all now. Still you, bruv.
That's not me. Doctors,
Honestly, there's a lot of stigma about stuff, but he is like in a legit situation. He could probably use some actual help.
They're very good listeners, right?
They really are. But you're not alone.
Part of the problem, isn't it?
In case they hire another Steven. That's sad.
That's it. I got the sack. No, don't blame him. I'm a vandal.
Yeah, that's a real
He's
dude.
been arrested.
Did he just
I
sit
did
there?
find
Yeah, people take pictures with him.
He did. Oh, thanks.
Ugh.
He really does need some help, though.
Yeah.
Number 43, right?
It's kind of a creepy storage unit there. Oh, nice.
It's real.
Oh.
So you're a compass. You're not pointing north. Hello, man in the mirror. I was wondering if you'd pop up again. I know you're scared. A bit, yeah. You do what? Am I possessed?
You're in danger, and I can save us. Take a nice nap.
Are you joking? Sleep? I'm never gonna go to sleep again. Look, I don't care how bloody handsome you are. Tell me.
We protect the vulnerable and deliver conscious justice.
Oh my God, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Now give me the body. Let me finish this, and you'll never hear from me again.
To go straight to the authorities, and they're gonna put me away so I don't hurt anyone else.
That was a weird transition there. Oh.
Mark? Using a coded message when we spoke on the phone.
How did you find me?
You really could have given me any sign that you were alive. Okay, yeah, I'm still your wife.
Oh.
Stop with the accent, please.
This is how I talk.
She shouldn't be here. Get her out of here, Stephen.
It's my mum's flat.
Okay, so you guys are talking again?
Le beau était sans toi.
C'est la nuit.
She's my favorite poet.
No, she's my favorite.
Someone knows their unilaterals. You.
This is what you wanted.
I'll never divorce you. You seem absolutely lovely. This Mark, on the other hand. Stephen, this bag, I found this bag in the storage locker. Show her what's in the bag. You're gonna get her killed. You hear me? Wait.
You can keep it for yourself.
No, I
wow,
swear,
after all that we've been through. No, just stop!
Take it. I don't want it. I'm Stephen Grant. I work in a gift shop.
You really don't remember our life together.
Oh.
God, I wish I could. I vandalized the toilet.
Stephen Graham?
Right.
Appreciate it.
Anyone else here with you?
Yeah.
How does probable cause work
This is about
over
the toilet.
in England?
Because
Do they have a warrant? Is that how that
could.
works over there too?
Mark Spector?
that's not mine.
You just come with us, son.
I don't know if these guys are cops or not. Probably working for Ethan Hawke.
Most likely.
Guess what we've got here,
Most like.
What? Tell me.
Never mind.
No, you're doing good. Keep it up. That's good.
I suck at it.
No, you're really good.
I
baby.
can't do accents. I know that.
No, sweetie, it's really good.
Help, please! I've been kidnapped.
Yeah.
You don't need to fight me, Stephen. Surrender control.
Never giving you control again. Do you hear me?
Ever.
I hear you loud and clear, Stephen Grant of the gift shop.
Is that Ethan Hawke again?
Aren't they terrific?
Yeah, they're lovely.
Do you think that Khonshu chose you because your mind would be so easy to break, or because it was broken already?
Oh, come on now.
Not broken.
There you. Good for you.
Just need some help, maybe.
That's all. That's all.
Kill him.
What's he saying? Is he telling you to
A lot of help.
Break his windpipe.
That's all he can do without your help. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. It's wow, beautiful.
Like this Jonestown type of.
People don't want to hear good news. They'd rather cling to their fear, cling to their pain.
Some truth in that.
You have no conscience.
Often throws temper tantrums like a 2-year-old.
I am real justice.
I am real justice. I was his former avatar.
Oh, wow.
For you, his retribution comes too late. Amit knows this too well, casting her judgment before any evil's done. That's why we must resurrect her.
Isn't that a bit dodgy? Like
Yeah, it is.
trusting the judgment?
It is a bit dodgy, yeah.
The scarab.
Oh, I don't have it.
No?
Honestly, I don't
No.
have it.
Just give me the body.
Just give me the body.
No, I don't. If Amit judges people pre-evil, like before the fact, then isn't she judging an innocent person?
Yeah.
I mean, I think about killing my boss all the time. She kill a child for something they might do in 30 years?
Yeah, rough.
Consider a diseased limb.
The child is not a diseased limb. We're all into that, like killing children, and draw a line there at child murder.
A tiny sliver of her power. I don't want to use it. I don't.
Then don't.
Then don't.
I haven't.
No, Layla. I don't. What is your game plan?
I'll keep it safe.
There is no deal in this, Mark.
Uh-oh. Oh, oh.
I'm going to die in an evil magician's man cave.
No,
stop!
please,
stop!
Listen to me.
Leave me alone, both of you, no!
Hey, Stephen.
Oh, jeez.
Jackal!
It's a jackal. Oh.
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 Oh, nice.
Practical suit.
Much worse. What the hell are we wearing? Armor from Conch's temple, not Psycho Colonel Sanders.
Psycho Colonel Sanders.
What's this?
Oh. Oh yeah, super strength. Uh-oh.
She's a tough chick.
Yeah. I want to know about like their history together.
Get away from her, you! Yeah, plug ugly coyote. You're in the wrong ends, mate. Come on,
There you go.
Wagwan! I did it! You see that? There's a hell of a punch back there. All right, do it. Take control.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's cool. Good. Come on now. Ooh. Sweet. Oh, so he killed the guy too? The thing I don't understand about that is like, everybody is capable of evil.
You abandoned your wife. You left her stranded. I did not. I am protecting her. You don't know what you're talking about. Yes.
Austin's so bothered right now.
You were nothing more than a corpse when I found you. You are worth protecting. Should we part, you may not like my next candidate. Near and dear as she is to you.
Where are we going?
Where the hell do you think?
Oh, nice. We want to go to Egypt.
Ooh.
We just finished the first 2 episodes of Moon Knight. I really enjoyed both of those episodes. I think I enjoyed actually the first one a smidge more. I know you thought it was a little slower, but I think I might have enjoyed it a little bit more.
I actually like the second episode better than the first. The first episode seemed like there was a lot of redundant scenes, like him being very disoriented, not knowing what's going on. The second episode I really liked because that's when we were starting to get to like the meat of the story. A lot more characters were coming through, just some fresh scenes. So I really liked the second episode.
I feel like I've seen it before. I can't put my finger on what, but the idea of like, I'm here in this situation, I don't know what's going on. All these people seem to know me, like almost like there's like an amnesia type of thing. We had like a super secret agent that just kind of forgot what was going on. I feel like I've seen that before. But I was really curious to see how they would do the multiple personalities. I think Moon Knight in the comics has like many of them. So I think them just sticking with this Steven and Mark for now, at least, is a good move.
I feel like that is enough.
Yeah.
I mean, anything more would be a little confusing for me.
So I don't know if that will happen. I know he has like several more, but sticking with like the main, Steven is like the personality, and then Mark is the other one, and then them having their two conflicting for now, I think is a smart move. And then him like struggling with what is actually happening and what is dreams, and I really like it a lot. And I love the Egyptian mythology.
Me too.
Aspect.
That's my favorite part about this series so far is that it's around that, surrounding that.
And it's really cool because since this is in the MCU, we haven't had any direct references, but it's in the MCU. We have Norse gods, Thor and Odin and all that, and now we have Egyptian gods being confirmed as being real. And I feel like the potential for Egyptian gods and being able to like give power to stuff is probably greater than that of like
There's
Norse
so
gods.
much material when it comes to that. So them kind of delving into that, I'm really excited about. And now the second episode, leaving off now that they're in Egypt, is really interesting to me too. Yeah, the actor does a really great job. I feel like that's a tough thing to play, multiple personalities.
To pull off well.
Right.
Yeah.
And he does it really well, very convincing. I'm also liking the new character of Layla. I think that she's really talented too. She's definitely a little spitfire too.
Yeah.
She was holding her own. So
I just don't know anything about her yet, really. Like she's this tough female character, used to be married to Mark, or isn't currently married to Mark, and she clearly is like involved in it, But I want to learn more about her.
Well, my favorite thing about the series so far is just that you get like just enough information to kind of pique your interest, but not too much to where you are fully aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
I like the theme of that throughout the series, so so far it's turned out to be really good.
Yeah, I would say we haven't seen a whole lot of like unhinged Moon Knight, really. We saw there was that little bit at the end where he just transforms for a second. We had Steven take over the suit, but he was just kind of screwing around. And then when Mark finally took over, he kind of handled things quickly and then depowered. I wonder if that's like a budgetary CG thing. We don't want him in the full CG getup for very long because that's a time-consuming thing to animate. So I really want to see Mark Spector as Moon Knight prolonged. And we're fine right now because we're early on in the show, and I'm just saying later on I want to see more of him.
I'm also
doing
curious about the relationship between, is it Conchna?
Khonshu, I think.
Khonshu?
Yeah. The magic conch.
Steven / Mark. They kind of delved into that a little bit too, that they had some sort of agreement and whatnot. I really am very curious about that.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't know what the general consensus is. I don't know if people didn't like it or don't like certain things about it. So far, like I'm on board.
It's nice to have a little bit different of a setting, a different type of feel to it.
Yeah,
so.
And that can be dangerous for the MCU because there's like this expected comedic tone that comes with Marvel now. When they veer off too far from that, like we saw in the Eternals, whether you like the movie or not, this has a different tone. So while I'm all about it right now, I wonder if there are Marvel fans who are like, we don't really like this.
I'm sure there's going to be people that stay with what works. And normally I'm one of those people, but this is very interesting to me.
Yeah, and we might be biased because we love like Egyptian mythology.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we've seen The Mummy like how many times?
Countless times. We had a fan actually that sent us the Mummy, like the Steelbook Blu-ray
thoroughly
set. We watched it, like we've gone through. So thank you so much for, I forget who sent that. I feel awful at it, but we absolutely use it. We love that. The potential for like what they can do with the Egyptian gods. Like if we got like gods like Ra or something, like going in and fiddling around with stuff, I'd be super interested to see that. Or like a god like Ra interacting with like Thor. I don't know. Well, that's total that may never happen or be relevant at all, but it's just interesting to think about.
There's so many ideas that they could go with.
Marvel, like the position they put Marvel has put themselves in with the gods and multiverse, they can do whatever they want.
I'm not sure if they would go that route. I feel like that would be too...
What? Gods in the multiverse?
The Egyptian gods.
Oh yeah, like make them more of a center focus.
I feel like that would just be such an unsafe way to go. I mean, this may be the start of that, you know, kind of testing the waters to see how well it's received.
You know, the other thing I'm curious about too is because of our like, what was that on Practical Jokers? In these sensitive times, I forget what it, so we're dealing with religion, Egyptian religion, and I got that it's ancient Egyptian, and mental health disorder.
Right.
That's two things. So I'm curious, like, I couldn't imagine, well, I say this, I don't see anything offensive here at all. It's akin to Daredevil being a blind man and being a superhero. I think that this is great. I could see somebody being like, this is not how dissociative identity disorder is.
It is mental health issues, but they have made it clear that this is something that he's actually, because Layla, when she was throwing the glass at him or whatever, you could see
that is real.
Right. So to her, it was something that she also witnessed.
Well, I mean, just the disorder itself, you know, like that there are people that struggle with dissociation, and I have no idea like how that is in real life or how it's, but the fact that they're like, it is a character with that, and I'm guessing that it's probably not to the extent of like you're seeing yourself in a mirror talking, like that's a creative liberty, but would they take offense to that? Probably. And I'm betting.
I mean, I'm sure
Yeah, it's just interesting to think, like that's something we wouldn't have thought about 20 years ago. Like, are we displaying this person with this? And it absolutely serves the story. It makes sense in the story that they're telling, which to me is totally fine. But I'm curious about that. I'm sure the majority of people probably don't see any offense to that, but there are gonna be those Twitter people that I feel like are gonna have a whole hissy fit. I could be wrong. We're 4 episodes in and I haven't looked into it. Maybe nobody said
Well,
anything.
I like that going into it, you know, I know you mentioned the multiple personalities. So kind of hearing that, I really thought we were going to be in a situation where it was purely his imagination. This was not a real thing occurring. So I like that they added, you know, those moments with Layla where she is a normal, sane person and she was able to recognize this is an actual
But some of it was just in his head, like the whole part at the museum and stuff. Everything breaking apart, so yeah.
Well, but then it makes you think though, because this creature is obviously invisible. So it kind of makes me think like, was there some real aspects to that event?
Yeah, I don't know.
That, you know what I mean? Because to anybody else, it looked like the exact type of situation where he was fighting this phantom thing. So I like that there's some gray area in the
it makes it interesting.
Series.
It makes you guess. Anyway, those are just some of our thoughts in the first 2 episodes of Moon Knight. We're obviously clearly like invested in it. We can't wait to check out 3 and 4. Again, I'm sorry if there's some delay in us releasing the next ones because of our internet issues and stuff, but we will be watching them. I'm very excited. I'm super stoked to get into 3 and 4. But that's it for us. We appreciate you watching, guys, so much. Thank you all. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out a lot. Comment down below. We'd love to hear some of your thoughts on the first 2 episodes of Moon Knight. And subscribe. You'll be notified next time we post a video. Check out Patreon. You'll get early access and you'll get to watch the full-length episodes along with us. I'm sure Devin probably cut out a lot of our jokes and a lot of us talking and stuff, so you can watch all of that. Some of y'all hate that type of stuff. Anyway, we appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.